When Faith Ameso held her baby in her arms in February last year, she was excited that her years of praying for a baby were finally answered. But the second day after her delivery would quickly turn to tears.
The next day we were discharged, and when I was dressing my baby, I found out that he had this core body temperature. And when I gave birth to Ivern, he had a light skin. So the next day, all of a sudden, his chin, the skin is darkening to dark bluish. So when I called the doctor, by the time they attended to him, he was convulsing and vomiting, and he was rushed and admitted in the PICU. We stayed in PICU for 3 weeks, and then all of a sudden the head started swelling on the fontanelle here. So the doctor said that we will do a scan. And then in the afternoon, a nurse tells me, "What are you doing here?" And you are discharged.
She had to take her baby to hospital again.
On the way back home, the baby was convulsing, crying, convulsing. We never had a smooth sleep for 3 days. So after 3 days, I took him back to another hospital because he was convulsing within short period of time.
She was in hospital for 7 months. The doctors were also giving up.
So devastated, stressed. I was in hospital for long, and now people stopped visiting. I think they were tired, I understand. They were also now tired coming there every day. We're not getting out of hospital. So it reached a time I was all by myself.
And she was referred to India. In India, she got a diagnosis.
When the flight took off from Nairobi to Mumbai, the baby was just crying. He was not breastfeeding. So by the time we reached the hospital, my baby was not breathing well, so he was put on oxygen. Unfortunately, it seems we went to India late because on arrival, when still investigations were still going on, my baby went into coma.
But they too could not provide an answer to baby Ivern's condition, referring him to the United States.
Ivern stayed in coma for so long, 2 to 3 months. And they had given up completely. So they asked me to go back home. The Indian doctors did a genetic test for chromosomal assay, and they found out that Ivern has, I don't know, a microbug or a wobug, something like that.
What's that?
You lack something in your chromosomes that prevents you from growing up normally like the other children.
The cost of his treatment estimated to be at least 10 million shillings, an amount that the family has been struggling to raise using social media platform. This Saturday, however, Ivern developed complications. Hers is a journey of faith, as graphical as is disturbing, and in the face of uncertainty, she has chosen not to give up as yet.
The doctors had said he's not coming out of it because the organs were failing, the kidneys had failed. But I just told God, "You did not bring me to this country to shame me. If you are taking Ivern away from me, let not it be in India but back home." And Ivern opened his eyes when the doctors wanted to withdraw the machine. I know God has his own will, but I'm really praying that God's will matches my will, because this is my only child. I'm a single mother, and the fact that his dad didn't show him the love, I want him to feel the love of both parents. I want to act as a mother and a father to him, so I have to show him all the love. I just have to help him fight this.
But it is friends like Samira who have made her journey a little easier.
I opened a Facebook page which wasn't active, so I took over and I started posting a few things here and there, updating Kenyans, telling them the situation. I explained exactly what's wrong with Ivern, and so I started telling them, and people started responding. People started seeing exactly the situation as it was. So somebody had to do that for her.
But for Samira, like many who have heard this story, she can only do as much. And as baby Ivern sustains his will to live, albeit with the support of medical equipment, the ultimate answer on whether he will ever live a normal life again largely depends on you and me. To enable him travel to the United States for specialized treatment, you can send your contribution to pay bill number 516837 or equity number 0340164795796. That's Equity Bank, Thika branch. Caroline Kamar reporting for Channel 1 News Hour.